This is my part 2 for my big barbecue shoot that we done. So in the first part, I discussed pretty much everything that was related to pre-production. We're gonna talk about how I built those beautiful tables. So the plan for day 1 was to do more drink, day 2 food and drink, 3, 4, 5 was more food, and the last day was to create more behind the scene content. I didn't have time to do all of that because based on the project and the plan we did, it was too much. One of the goals of that project was to test my pre-production, production, and post-production process. That helped me break down everything for the client and make my project easier. I had multiple roles in that project, making sure that everything was ordered, received, and delivered because we ordered a lot of stuff, like you can see in part 1. I was hands-on with some of the food, the prep and the cooking, but I had to calculate also the daytime, the setup time, and everything else while we did the shoot. I do not always have a kitchen available when I want to do a shoot, and sometimes you need to shoot somewhere where a full kitchen is needed, but it's nowhere to find. So I created my own kitchen. I used 3 foldable kitchen carts. There are real butcher tables. I can use them to just put all the ingredients straight on and take the picture. I made sure that I had a foldable kitchen cart. I added the sink, faucet. We have accessories like the electric burner, cooler. I needed a platform that I can transport and set up anywhere because we are outside in that case in the grass. So I added pieces of plywood under it to make sure that all the wheels were level. Even if the grass is uneven, they all going to connect and stay straight. So I use a jigsaw to cut a hole in the sink and install the faucet so it can still be foldable, and I connected the water, drinkable water in that. Also, I realized that I had to add a soap dispenser, so I drilled another hole in my faucet and add the soap dispenser. Later on, I added a drain to bring all the water as far as possible from the set. With the setup, I can shoot from anywhere and make sure that the chef or cook can access water, soap to clean the food and the utensil. If we need to cook something, we use the burner. It's not used in that project, but I used it a couple weeks after that. So I will figure out the type of burner I'm going to use because I wasn't sure with that the burner that I use had enough power. So I'm gonna make more research about that and change that. I also purchased a set of cookware and a utensil based on the project that we were creating. I had to build also a full tent on top of the kitchen with a cover, and I decided to be creative with that. So I used my C-stand and PVC pipe and 2 background support to build the full tent. I cut the PVC pipe and connected them, added the white background on top. The tent size was around 10 feet by 20. I had to move the kitchen base based on the sun position. Near the end of the day, changed the tent for a big soft diffuser. So I made sure that everything was steady and nothing was going to broke or fell down. So a lot of sandbag was used for that. What's really great about that setup is that by using the equipment I already have and the PVC pipe, it was also strong and light to transport at the same time. I had to cut plywood and square shape to put under the C-stand so it was not going to damage the grass. Precautions were taken to make sure that nothing was damaged. I end up damaging a little bit of grass at one point, not in this shoot and the other one, but it was fixed easily. An electric knife was used to give a clean cut to the burger, the cookware combo, kitchen utensil. I also forgot to mention I added that small paper towel dispenser right here. That was really helpful to, again, wash, clean towel were available. I made sure to use mosquito repellent there and make sure that my structure was strong. We went to do the grocery, set up everything, unpack, put everything together. We decorated the butcher table or added any accessory that needed to be for the shoot. So I already used those butcher table for 2 other projects as well. Okay, because we were outside, I didn't use any additional light. My tent was providing a soft light and soft diffusion for me, so everything under the tent was really great, and I didn't have to do extra for the exposure. I used a clapboard to sync all the camera, the white balance multiple times during the day to make sure that the lighting and color was consistent. When we did the second take, I repositioned all the 3 cameras for different angle. We always film the recipe twice, as mentioned. I love doing this because the combination of all the angle is always a great visual at the end. One of the issues with filming outdoor is controlling the light. So because I did some shoot multiple times, I had to reposition the setting with the white balance. Sometimes it was complicated, but overall, great experience. My camera didn't overheat and the sun, so I was happy for that. But most of my takes were 15 to 20 minutes. Building that kitchen and making sure that it is as independent as possible, so connecting with water, soap, electricity was great. I'm gonna reuse that settings again for other projects. Again, I already made 2 projects with them. One was for another part of my portfolio, and one was for actually a client contract. So that kitchen is beautiful. I can transport it easily with an SUV or a van. I can do multiple type of project with them, and it really provides with the full kitchen and an environment where we use that part for everything that was related to the sink. Everything here was for the prep, and everything here was from the accessories. So we pretty much put the burner or the oven here, and the chef, cook, or talent have this space to cook. So we have storage at the bottom. That's also great. And yeah, foldable. So that's that for that project. I'm gonna show you some of the delivery that we made. If you have any question, you can put it in the comment. I'm gonna put a list of what was used to build that kitchen, where to find them if possible.